but I'll go on to the next question to both of you. We've looked at the past events, right? Now I want your predictions, both of you, for the stock market and the world economies in 2023 and for the longer term. Amit, can we start with you?
Yeah, so I think in 2023, we believe the global markets has already bottomed out because we are already in a phase of bear run for last 1.5 years.
Okay.
And that time correction and price correction looks over. The only caveat for this prediction is the geopolitical risk. I'm keeping geopolitical risk as constant factor because interest rate risk we all can manage as fund managers.
Yeah.
But I think geopolitical risk is something new for every one of us. How to challenge, because we don't know. We take position today in the market for a long term, and tomorrow what Mr. Putin is going to do overnight, we don't know.
You should hire us for that.
Yeah, so that's a biggest risk for us. So keeping that constant, I think the most of the bear market pain is out for the global markets.
Okay. And from the markets to the economies, I want both of your predictions or your take on the longer term sort of emerging horizon in the world. Where do you think the growth is going to happen? Where do you think people should be looking for opportunities? What are the kind of trends supporting or sort of debilitating growth in some certain places or the others? Amit, can we start with you?
So I believe the global economies are already in a very sweet spot nowadays, because I think whatever we had to factor in economically and in terms of financial market, we have already factored in with the higher rate of interest by US Fed. However, today we have the US has raised so much of rate of interest, such a high propensity of rate of interest in our 1 year. So we need to figure out how this world is going to shape up after this increment in the rate of interest. In fact, I recently tweeted, Sunana, if you can share that tweet for the larger audience, that what we believe in, that can be the biggest risk for us going forward.
Awesome. Sunana, are you sharing the screen?
Yeah, that's a tweet. I think we done it last week.
Okay.
If you see, yeah. So I think this is on the right-hand side, we can see the US Fed rate of interest. You can see the cycle from 2003 to 2007, and then we had a crash in 2008. This time it is again, within a year, it has moved from 0.25 to 4.75%. That's risky. That's for US Fed rate of interest graph. On the left-hand side, we have US housing sales number, which are coming to 2009 low in terms of number of sales. So there's a less churning in the housing market now. So once that stabilizes, the people may not get an exit at the price at which they are looking forward to. And once we have a job loss and a possible recession, which the world was talking about 2 months back, right, is going to be a challenging for the US banks again. So that can be a bigger risk for us. But if we can pass through this, then I'm sure we are heading for a very long ride. And we are perpetual bull on India. Any which ways, I think India is going to do well. If we have recession in US, they will outsource more to us. If they don't have a recession, we'll have more orders. Right, from our IT company. Right?
Basically, I think the only thing that both of you agree on is India.
Absolutely,
everything
yes.
else, dollar, US, Europe, nothing you guys agree on.
So India is the most undervalued stock in the world. I can always say. In fact, in our last write-up we given to the media, to Economics Times, we said India is the most undervalued stock in the world today. A economy which is almost in the top 5 ranking in the world on 5-6 parameters, right from your global, right from your GDP to your forex reserve to your gold reserve. We are number 9. Right, still we are being rated BBB minus. Why? Right, so we believe that it is the most undervalued stock in the world, and I think Saif Bhai also said it, and I think we have a perpetual bull on India. And I said whether it's a recession or no recession in US, India is going to grow with leaps and bounds.